So here I am back at Anchor's home. It's low tide yet again. Different weather, different conditions, and essentially we're going to be looking at the buildings of Barrow again. This time without the Inferior Mirage. So the video I released a couple of days ago that showed the atmospheric blocking which was caused by the Inferior Mirage that blocked out the sand dunes and alike, that isn't in play today. So what you're going to see is completely different. And obviously we're not talking about earth curve here. We're talking about the effects of the Inferior Mirage. Well, we do have a small amount of Inferior Mirage, but nowhere near as much as before. This is the mast, and you can see all the land underneath that. Now, if you remember on the other video, that looked more like floaty land. So obviously you can actually see that there is land underneath it. Just bear me whilst to focus the camera. So yeah, there you can properly see the land underneath it. There's land. It just looked like floaty land in the last video. Now, it's the same height of tide, so clearly the blockage was atmospheric. The Inferior Mirage was in the air, in the atmosphere. It was not on the water, it was not the curvature of the earth, it was the atmosphere causing the blockage. This is what we should have seen the last time we were here filming with the Inferior Mirage. However, we didn't see that. We saw the buildings as they are now, but then we didn't see the sand dune in front of them. There was a mirror image inverted of the buildings that was causing a blockage. Now, you can see today that a direct line of sight isn't curvature. A direct line of sight is atmospheric. So the Inferior Mirage was happening in the air. Then when we come over to the lighthouse, if you remember in the last video, the lighthouse had a mirror image underneath it. And there we have Barrow Town Hall. So yet again, 100% proof that the Inferior Mirage happens in the atmosphere, and that Inferior Mirage blocks out the bottom of things. And in actual fact, I just panned across there not long ago, and we didn't actually see this piece of land. We saw this piece of land here, but then this extra piece of land has just popped up out of that Inferior Mirage that you can clearly see. There's a tiny bit of it going on at the bottom, but nothing like the other day.